you enjoy it. And Midnights is out tonight at, you guessed it, midnight.
At the stroke of 12 on Friday morning, Taylor dropped her 10th studio album, and Este Haim warned Entertainment Tonight.
Taylor Swift's about to drop the album of the century.
Okay.
She's about to drop you heard it here first.
I will be home by midnight.
It's incredible. You should be listening to it right now.
The album drop caused a midnight frenzy, and actually Spotify crashed temporarily as millions of people tried to get on the streaming service to hear Taylor's new collection of songs. For those having technical difficulties, they could just watch the teaser for the visual album 20 more times like Reese Witherspoon did. Once Reese got around to listening to the album, she picked her top 3 favorite tracks: Antihero, Mastermind, and Karma. Now, I don't know if Reese listened to the 3 a.m. edition of the album, which included the song Dear Reader, because...
Bend when you can, snap when you have to.
So you bend and snap.
Well, Selena Gomez agreed that Mastermind was a standout on the album, and adding that she is that Taylor Swift, as Selena posted on her Instagram story that she was listening to the Midnight's final track.
What if I told you I'm a mastermind?
Selena's hit show Only Murders in the Building got in on the fun by photoshopping Taylor's album into Martin Short's hands with the tweet, "Only Midnight's in the building." Another one of Taylor's besties, Ed Sheeran, apparently texted Maisie Peters saying, "Happy Midnight's Day," and Maisie added to her tweet, "I love it when dad supports mom." Later on release day, Ed wrote on his Instagram story, "So great, Taylor Swift. Loving the whole album. Everyone check it out." Rachel Zegler revealed on Twitter that she was loving hysterically crying while dancing around my apartment. Thank you, Taylor Swift. And she posted some of the lyrics to Antihero, adding that Taylor really gets her.
I have this thing where I get older, but just never wiser.
Well, apparently a lot of people feel gotten by Taylor Swift. It only took Swifties 18 hours to break a streaming record on Spotify. The streaming service revealed at 6:14 p.m. Eastern Standard Time that Taylor Swift broke the record for the most streamed album in a single day in Spotify history. And Taylor also broke the record for the most streamed artist in a single day, and the news lit up Times Square. Taylor tweeted, "How did I get this lucky? Having you guys out here doing something like this mind-blowing? Like what even just happened?" Nicki Minaj responded, "Congratulations, mama." Well, more congratulations were in order, because 26 minutes after Spotify's tweet, at 6:40 Eastern Standard Time, Amazon Music also revealed that Midnights had broken the record for first day streams. On Apple Music, it took a little longer. It took 22 hours to break the record, and the streaming service announced the news at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And Midnights is on track, get this, to debut with nearly 500 million streams. Whew! Shattering the record for biggest first week streams in the US for an album by a female artist. Now, initially projections were that Taylor was going to sell like 1.1 to 1.2 million units of her album. Well, she sold 800,000 on Friday alone. There's still 6 more days to go, so we'll see where this all ends up. It already is the biggest selling album of the year. She already broke the record for the biggest sales week for any album on vinyl. The previous record holder was Harry Styles' Harry's House, which sold 182,000. Taylor has sold 400,000 vinyl copies in the first day. So a lot of you have listened to the album, so I want to hear your thoughts. It's an interesting sound for this album. It's not a completely new sound for Taylor. It almost is like she took like 1989 and Folklore and put them together for like this musical style. Lavender Haze is a spectacularly good opener for this album. Antihero is a solid song. It's far from her strongest first single off an album, but yeah, it's solid. You're On Your Own, Kid, one of the best songs on the album.
Summer went away, still the yearning stays.
That guitar riff actually reminded me of Love Story. But then as we basically go into the second half of the album, I really thought it started to dip. Like nothing was terrible. There were elements of Midnight Rain, Question, Vigilante Beep, Bejeweled, Labyrinth, and Karma that I liked, but they certainly aren't of the quality that Taylor is capable of. I mean, I found most of those tracks just kind of stayed very placid, very kind of monotone. They didn't really, stand out in any kind of way. But then the album roars to an unbelievable finish.
All that you ever wanted from me was sweet nothing.
Sweet Nothing really has a sparse and light sweetness to it. And then Mastermind really is like a mind trip with its very layered production and its slow build. So yeah, fantastic songs to end off the album. So basically is that I like half the songs on Midnights. So I'm going to give this album a B+. But what are your thoughts?